Hey everybody, this is Dave69, and I quickly wanted to do this and show the box score from the game that we played between the Giants and the Braves, and show basically a box score. Because generally we show the box score at the end of the game, but I fell asleep in that last game, so I missed it. Also, the Yankees beat the Rangers, and this is going to be the Diamondbacks and the Cubs. Now, of course, keep this one in the middle because we're not playing the game. We're going to do fast play, just to allow it to move fast, do quick counts on, and let's go.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game one of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Justin Steele. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. In there at the knees, so we're off and running in game one. And it's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. A little bit low, and it's 2-0. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ketel Marte. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. The next offering misses, and that is ball one. Right side. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field. And on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burnes. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. First pitch misses. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dansby Swanson stands in. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out. 2 outs,
The right
base is
fielder,
empty.
Kyle.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Just missed. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the wild card series. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Game 1 of this wild card series. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Steele back to work. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. And a quick out, number 1. Randall Grichuk now. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
Swing and a ball line to center. And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. First offering, and it just misses. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings through that. Moreno leads off first with 1 away. swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, not close. Step off throw to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. There's a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's going to be Michael Busch. Fouled off. He was late. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. He goes down looking. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's a strike. 1 out, and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. McCarthy has this one sized up. Out number 2. At the plate, Moises Ballesteros. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off left side. Fastball for a strike. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses, 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Ripped on the ground to second. Horner over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. That's in there. Strike one. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, from a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He was a strikeout pick, runner on the move. Throw, and they got him. That one hit to right. Carroll pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses,
Ball 1, no
and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch, and it just misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Start of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. Strike on the inside corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One down, base is empty. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pitch misses, ball 1. That clips the corner. This one in the air. Bush settles underneath it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And here it comes. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Taps softly to the right side. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting,
In half up to hit. Walked his first time. That one misses in the dirt. Sliced hard but foul. The Cubbies trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground right side, and it gets by him.
Now batting, first
One
baseman,
gone, runner at first. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Checks over to first, back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Number 13.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. Fly to left his first time. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
At second with 2 down. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that ends the inning. Game 1 of this wild card series. Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. Steele back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Alcantara sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's to third. In time to Bush. Now they get the out. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder,
We talk about
Corbin
guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Moises Ballesteros. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
One down, base is empty. To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That's in there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Now one missed.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Falls it in for the out. 1 away. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's out.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Outside low, counts full, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that is low for ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Ahmed Rosario stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
The 1-0. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's a base hit to right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. And that is in for a strike. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball one there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Chop to third, but it kicks foul. 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Breaking ball was at a decent spot down.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Dansby Swanson. Swanson, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. The Cubs trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. towards
That's all
first,
foul.
and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's his
Now
ninth
batting,
strikeout
the
so
designated hitter,
far.
Seiya.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Right side, hard hit. Horner over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one is absolutely belted, and that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. The tag out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here are the late stages of game 1. That one pushed foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
The other way. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bush up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense. But when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And this is inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Kevin Alcantara.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 strikes.
That one way outside. Ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying into the shrubbery and out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Moises Ballesteros. And first offering is fouled off. Bouncer to second. Marte. That's the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Chicago
and a new
Cubs,
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Trevor
19.
Richards.
Pretty tough
Trevor
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the first
Leading off
baseman,
for Arizona,
Pavin Smith.
The first baseman, Pavin Smith.
And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now 1-2.
Man, he really
One
sells
ball,
the changeup
two
with
strikes.
that arm action.
Got him swinging. Now the left fielder, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3.
McCarthy.
That one drifts inside. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Next offering is in for a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Outside,
off the plate.
2-2. And they'll do it again. And now it's filled up. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up. Pointer makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now
Ahmed
back,
Rosario
the hitter,
stands in
Ahmed
now for the Diamondbacks.
Rosario.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Rosario dives back in. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's too low, and it's 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 outs. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
The third baseman, Matt Shaw.
And he takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. So here's Horner now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner. A little bit high, maybe. And the count even 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 2. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now batting. The shortstop,
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. And that's outside. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Justin Martinez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
51.
Phil Bickford.
Phil Bickford.
Travis Jankowski now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Travis Jankowski.
Well, 1-run game.
Leading off for
Eugenio
Arizona,
Suarez
the third baseman,
getting ready to hit.
Suarez.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. Bickford in his 4th year, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a base hit.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Gabriel Moreno. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Here's your 1. Swing and a pop-up. And that is foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up and in. And the count 1-2. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Bush pulls that one down. 2 down. And now Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
2 outs. And fires in a fastball at 95.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. And out to a board.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next offering is in for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Check swing, and he held up.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson tosses to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Ready to last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that drops in for a strike. And that is downstairs. 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Backed off the plate that time. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And when you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a base hit on the line. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. Rowe comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Outside low, and now 2-0. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. And a 2-2. That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Man, that's a tough one to take.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Joe Mantiply.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 35, Joe Mantiply.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. That one almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike. Tap foul to plate.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Nico Horner.
The batter, number 2.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Horner.
Outside with a breaking ball. One down, and the winning run at third. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to extra innings. And here's the first baseman, ps5. Bickford back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Chop to third. Shaw. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Ahmed Rosario. In the air, foul off first. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A massive home run. And the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
Holy cow, the Cubs win in extra innings. I love to see it, especially after the they had that man on third with nobody out, and they weren't able to score in there. To be able to do it here with a home run, it's cool.
Every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
So yeah, I'm not gonna go with all the highlights and stuff. Figured it's pointless. The box scores. Yeah. I've had a strong bullpen. So until next time, this is WB69. I'm out. Peace.